Okay, pardon the truck, 1 second. Alright, so the entrance to this one is like right next to the highway, but we are currently in the Harry John State Forest picnic area. And yes, that is spelled Harry like I have hair on my head. Today we are doing the name of the trail is fun too. The Winkelblech Loop. So basically it'll take us up a ridge. We'll come back down this way. I have to check the All Trails app to get us started, but we're with Joe again today.
Hello.
I do have a couple new backpacking meals for us to test out. I did remember a spork for you this time.
Much appreciated, as always.
And I had to get a new bag for my food because the old one ripped right down the middle.
Classic.
That's actually why we were running a little bit behind today. Is because we were searching for a bag.
It's all good. It's only like, what, fucking
Quick question.
10?
Do you have a plastic bag in your car at all?
I do not.
Damn. Okay. So we're going to have to be extra vigilant then on our trash. Because I do not have a pack-out bag. I could not find one.
Understood.
And I wasn't bringing a whole-ass trash bag.
I will be
for like
mindful of that for
3 pieces of trash.
Right.
You know what I mean? Well, because she doesn't use plastic bags. We use reusable bags.
Right.
Because the environment's important. In case you didn't get that. Okay. So I'm going to try to find the trailhead, and then we'll be back to you. Okay? Okay, we've discovered the trailhead. Yay. This trail is about 3.5 miles. It is a closed loop. No lollipops here. Depending on how we feel and the conditions, it should take us maybe 2 hours, maybe 2.5 of actual walking. That's not counting our stopping to eat. So the backpacking meals I brought with me, I have actually never tried. It's a brand I've never tried. It's the kind I've never had. So we'll talk more about that when we stop for lunch. So yeah, we're gonna get started, and we'll see you in a bit. Okay, stopping to lean a little bit because I'm a fat guy, and I've got 22 pounds on my back, not counting my water and food. With water and food, I'm not sure. I know I'm carrying about 3 liters, and 2 backpacking meals, and some coffee and stuff. A little bit less food than what I'll be carrying on the AT, but that's why I'm doing these shorter hikes to get used to it. If you're gonna do this one, it is a steady incline that I honestly can't tell if it's getting steeper from where we started or not. I think it might be, because it's climbing up a mountain. The other thing is, the first section of this trail, because I think we're doing it backwards. I think we did it backwards, but it's fine. This first part that we're on right now is a logging road. I don't know if the rest of the trail is a logging road. I will let you know. So, while the ground is relatively even, it is gravel, and it is a very steady incline. Also, compounding the issue of safety, it is foggy as fuck up here. I don't know if you can see, like, around me, I feel like I'm standing in the middle of the Blair Witch Project at the beginning. Yay.
If you kids don't get that one, Google it.
Don't Google it. Don't do that. Or do. I mean, whatever. It's a free country. And if you're watching this, hopefully you're an adult. Or have an adult nearby. I probably haven't said it in any of the videos before this, but please, if you are under 18, don't do this shit by yourself. Take an adult with you. And the reason for that is exactly what you see around me. Make sure you have proper safety gear. Hence why I am bright fucking orange today. So I knew the fog was probably going to be a problem. I have undone my buckles because I'm kind of sitting here leaning a little bit. Trying to Gave my body a little bit of a break because I didn't sleep last night. Or I did, just not enough.
Insomnia, it's great.
Insomnia is a hell of a drug, man. I'm telling you. It's great. I hate it so much.
We will deflect with humor.
Yeah. Humor is my coping mechanism.
Same.
But honestly, it's kind of beautiful out here, even with the fog and the eeriness. Like, whatever. But it's a good spring day. We shouldn't have too much rain until later this evening, and by that time we should be well on our way home, if not home already. But yeah, it's very nice. I will say that it'll be a little bit between this upload and the next one. I am going to see family next week. Might get a West Virginia hike out of it. Well, West Virginia, Maryland area hike out of it. But we will see how that goes. If it goes the way I want it to, y'all get to meet my mama. Y'all think I'm weird. Just wait. You'll see where I get it from. So, alright, we are going to get going here. And I'm going to rebuckle and try to get to the top of this so that we can start going across the relatively flat section. And then coming back downhill. Because I do great with downhills. Shut up. Okay. No idea how far in we are. Completely forgot to unpause the All Trails app.
Also, I think that's not the first time we've done that.
Absolutely is not.
I'm seeing a fucking theme here.
Yeah. Listen, ADD is a hell of a drug, man. But anyway, we are about to the turn for the flat part. It has started to even out a little bit. The grade's not as bad. However, you cannot see the road behind me. Very wrong turn. And you can barely see the road in front of us. Again, very wrong turn. But it is actually really pretty, fog and all. The fog is getting thicker the higher we go, which, that's how elevation works, folks. You know, in case you missed that day in science class.
Like our president.
We're not going to talk about that orange fuckhead on here. Except to say, fuck him. Anyway. Moving on. So we're almost to the turn where it gets to the, I assume, flatter part. It's probably not going to be flat because it is a mountaintop. But flatter part. I do not believe it is a logging road the whole way. Which is fine. But we should get some more nature in our nature here soon. Alright. See you in a bit. We might stop and eat here around the 1:30-ish mark probably. I'm getting a little pickish. Alright. Bye. Okay. So we are taking a little bit of a break here. We are at the Winkelblech Vista, which is one of the scenic viewpoints. It's not very scenic right now, or visible right now, because fog. That's fog. It's a wee bit froggy up here. We'll have to do this one on another day when it's much clearer, so we can actually see the pretty stuff. But, as far as exercise goes, it's a good one. I'd say we're about a mile in, maybe.
Yeah.
Or at least close to. Because I forgot to unpause the All Trails app, it's not reading our distance traveled correctly. It still has us at a half mile, which is definitely not accurate because it was at a half mile when we stopped the first time. And I forgot to push the button because I was busy trying to get on the fucking trail. Otherwise, it is a little chilly, but with my layers, I can't really feel it through, like, my chest and my arms. My head's the only thing that's really getting the brunt of the wind right now. But it's still a good day. It's not nearly as bad as it was even a couple weeks ago for temperature-wise.
No.
So I considered this one a couple weeks ago, but it was way too cold to come up this way.
I think we're done with the cold for good, finally. At least like 30s.
I mean,
I think it's like high 40s right now.
yeah, it was supposed to be in the 50s today.
Yeah.
Like low 50s minimum, like at home, and that's a lower elevation than this.
Right.
So it's the higher elevation that's going to drop your temperature a little bit.
Also how science works.
Also, with higher elevations, you have to be careful and control your breathing a little bit better because the air is going to get just a little bit thinner. Not a lot, not really noticeable for your average person. But if you're a bigger guy, like I am, you're going to feel it more than Skinny Mix Joe over here. I don't want to hear it. You don't even fucking try.
I identify as a fat person.
I'm down to like 1,300 calories a day, most of which has to be protein for me to burn anything. And your ass is just like, I think I'll have a burger for dinner.
Or 4.
Oh, fuck you. Fuck you, you skinny bitch. This, ladies and gentlemen, is what a good metabolism looks like, I guess.
As evidenced by the
I, on the other hand, have hormone problems.
Mifflinburg Christmas Festival.
We're not talking about that. Good God, this man tossed down, what? A cheesesteak. Pierogies.
I don't remember the whole
fucking
list now.
Fried pickles. You had those.
Right.
The spicy ones. You had some sort of dessert.
It was some kind of strudel. I know
You had a strudel. The fucking coffee, I think. No, there wasn't any iced coffee, so you didn't get any.
Right.
At least one kielbasa. You had a sausage.
Oh yeah. That's
if there was a food stall, Joe tried it. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. One of my favorite pastimes.
He ate his way through a Christmas market.
That's nothing compared to how I used to be able to eat too, if you can believe that.
I mean, to be fair,
in my 20s.
To be fair, Oktoberfest is pretty much the same thing. Just
right.
Yeah. And that's the second week in October, I think. I'll have to ask her. She does it every year. It's a few months off yet. Thank God. We'll have a few months of good weather before you have to worry about that again.
Right.
And hopefully I'll be able to get some winter gear before next year so I can actually do some winter hikes. Probably nothing at this elevation, but...
I mean, we did actually get the one in, though, back in January.
Yeah, we got the
Montour Preserve.
Yeah, but that one's mostly flat.
Right.
And I had gotten new boots at that point, and that was what was precluding that. But, like, higher elevations, I need more layers. But, yeah, no, we're doing pretty good. I think we're making pretty good time. I'm not rushing it, because, again, what's the point of that? But I do wish it was clearer. I really do. I wish that we could see the view that's supposed to be here, because it's supposed to be a nice one. From what I can tell, it's supposed to overlook most of the state park that's out that direction. You can see a lot of it, which includes, I think, like the river and Halfway Dam and stuff. But yeah, as well as the highway that runs through there that is echoing off these hills so bad that we can't tell if it's on the road behind us or if it's down there. Because if it's down there, we don't have to worry about it. If it's here, we need to fucking move because this is a logging road. It was worse when we were closer to the highway, though. Like, up here, you can kind of tell it's an echo.
Yeah.
But, alright, I'm going to sit here and enjoy this for a minute, and then we'll catch my breath, and then we'll get going. I think I see the turnoff for where we're supposed to start going on the other direction for the trail, because right now, we're still on the road, so see you in a bit. Okay. So we are now officially on trail. Trail is marked by red blazes. in true Pennsylvania fashion, full of fucking rocks. Like, look at this. This is what we're walking on right now. Somehow I'm not surprised. Alrighty. So we are officially in the woods, doing a hikey hike. We'll see you in a bit. My trekking poles keep getting caught on stuff, so I'm holding my camera with one hand. So we'll check in with you in a bit. Video. Say hi, Joe.
Hello. Resident old man Jeff. Still alive.
We did not die. Okay, so I think we're closing in on mile 2 here. Again, the app's not recording proper distance because I forgot the button a while ago, but it's fine. It says we have about an hour left based on where we are on trail, which makes sense. We've been at it for about an hour and a half, I'd say. Trail is a lot flatter. There's a lot of debris because of the storms right now. But minus that oil barrel. That's probably been there for a while. But yeah. It's nice. It's a nice even as it can be for a mountaintop terrain. The rocks have even gotten a little bit less obnoxious. But it's pretty. It is at this point past 1:30. It's pushing on 2. I think it's about 10 till. So the plan to stop at 1:30 was ixnayed by the fact that there is really no place to stop at this point. So I think what we're going to end up doing is seeing if there's a wider spot on the downhill, which is a ways away. Or we'll just stop at the picnic area from the beginning there, and we'll eat before we head home. Either way, I paid for the meals, I bought the meals, we're going to eat them, damn it. Also, by the time we're done this, I'm probably going to be fucking starving. And since Joe has only had a protein bar, he probably also is starving. So, which, as we've discussed, bottomless pit back there. Human garbage disposal.
I eat for 2.
You eat for 6.
You're not wrong. Damn right.
Which is fine because the serving count on each of these pouches is technically 2 people. 2 average people.
That's a light work.
Yeah. I mean, the amount of calories in this is the amount of calories that your average thru hiker burns in like the last half of their day anyway. So, and like that's who these are meant for. It's thru hikers, backcountry, bushcrafters, overnight hunters, that sort of deal. So, we are gonna keep going here, and we'll check in with you when I find the downhill. Okay. Don't mind me walking like I might be a little bit drunk here, just trying to avoid tripping over a rock. Alright. See you later. Okay, so I think we've got about half mile to maybe a little under a mile till the turn for the downhill section. There hasn't really been a lot to show you because, again, the fog is just so fucking thick up here. Like, talk about your pea soup. But, it's nice. It's pretty flat. Even the rocks have died a little bit. Not counting the one I tripped on, like, 30 feet that way. It's so flat. It feels like it's going pretty fast, but I don't think it's going as fast as it feels like it is. according to the app, we have about an hour and 19 actual moving time. Ooh, shit. Tick on my hand, get it off. Thank you. Sorry, there was a tick on me, and we'd rather not take those home. So make sure you check yourself when you're home, just to be safe. Now I'm itchy. Okay, so we're gonna keep going, and we'll let you know when we hit that downgrade. All right, so we found the downgrade, and after wandering through a bit of a rock section, I don't know what the fuck that was about, and essentially tick heaven behind us. Just a really close-in thicket. We found the downgrade. And it is indeed down. Fuck. Tick on my shirt. You see it? That little black thing. Did you get him?
Yeah. Well, he's not on you. I'm just checking at my fingers.
No, you're
I
good.
did not see it.
Like I said, tick heaven. Woohoo. Honestly, if those are the only ones we see, we're doing great.
Fair.
So, yeah. Anyway, this is the downhill. Pray. So Harry John is living up to the hairy part. Looking at this, I can't tell what fucking direction the trail goes in. It's a good thing I have a map, but look at this shit. Do you see a trail? I don't see a fucking trail. Do you see a trail? No, you don't. And if you say you do, you're full of shit. Alright. If you're like, well, there's a blaze in front of you. Yeah, I can see that now. It is foggy as fuck. It is faded. And there's nothing but rocks. And the downhill is bad. So, again, pray for us. Okay. We'll catch up with you when we're done trying not to die. Okay, so we're going to take a little bit of a breather. Again, this is really, really steep downhill grade with a lot of rocks everywhere. Full disclosure, I did fall at least once just because a rock slipped out from underneath me. My ass hurts. And not in a fun way.
I knew that was coming. I knew that. Again, we deflect with humor here, folks.
And
we deflect.
Also, this is not a channel for kids. If your kids are watching me, then you are not doing something correctly. You should pay more attention.
Or me, fuck. Or me.
Fucking right. Nobody on this channel is kid friendly. Don't watch this. At least not without a parent. But no. That's why all my videos are marked as not for kids. But no. I am very glad that we ended up taking this one slightly backwards. Because if we had tried to come up this, I don't think I would have made it. It is so slippery, I probably would have busted my face by now. It's that kind of steep downhill that my legs are doing that shaky thing that they do when you overtax the muscle. So.
And fuck, to think we had initially planned on doing this back in December.
Yeah.
When it had just recently snowed.
Yeah,
and it was
no.
cold.
This is not one you want to do in the winter unless you are prepared for it.
Or you have a death wish.
Or that. You know. We don't judge. But no, this is not one that you do unless you know what you're getting into in like inclement weather. Weather. What the fuck is weather? I can't talk today.
We know what you mean. We know.
I hope so. But no. Once again, the blazes are... They blend into the fucking trees because of the fog. They're this, like, reddish-orange, which on a clear day would stand out. But because of the fog, they are very difficult to see at first. I've been having to stop and double check the AllTrails app to make sure that we haven't gone off trail because it doesn't look like a trail. Which I get. But Harry John is definitely living up to the hairy part of the name. This is a very, very hairy trail. Don't you dare say that on channel. There have been comments made that are definitely not for all audiences.
Use your imagination, kids.
Go look at the pretty view. Go take a picture, photographer Joe.
I'm a very sick person.
Well, we all are. If you're on this channel, we all are. But no, we're okay. I'm fine. Yes, I fell, but I'm okay. Wasn't that big of a deal. It was more like a slow slide to my ass. But, you know, whatever. It's fine. Don't say it. You thought it. I can hear you from here.
You know me too fucking well.
I do. I can hear your brain from here. All right.
We've done this long enough and known each other long enough.
We are going to take a little bit more of a breather here so that I, don't die. And then, sorry, found another tick on me. And then we're going to keep going. They really like me today. Okay. We made it down.
We did not die.
We did not die. We found the trail again after some minor off-trail trailfinding because we couldn't find the next blaze. Oh, shit, past the base of the trail. Drop my trekking pole. Not gonna lie, I did fall a couple of times. Nothing major, I'm fine. I just very slippery. There's a bunch of lichen on the rocks and it's all wet from the rain the last couple of days. And but yeah, no, I mean, it's a pretty trail. It really is. Until you get to that section, and then fuck that. And then you get back down here, and it looks good again. Look at this. Like, this is very deceiving.
That was what we in Pennsylvania call haggard backwoods crap.
Fucking right. Like, up there. That's where we came through. All that rock bullshit.
That is crazy when you look at it from this perspective.
Yeah, all that rock bullshit. All of that.
Like, legitimately.
That's nuts. It is almost a true rock scramble. Like, it's crazy. However, with proper gear, a steady pace, and a decent amount of patience, you should be fine. Like I said, I fell a couple of times, but it wasn't anything, oh god, I'm gonna die, kind of deal. But now that we're back down to a relatively flat section, it should stay this way for a little while, I think, until we get back to the picnic area, which I think is where we're going to stop and eat. So, alright, I'll check back in with you guys in a little bit. Again, we did not die. Okay, so, of course the fog waits until we're almost finished to fucking go away.
Fucking classic.
Right? Can't blame Mother Nature too much, she's hormonal. Well, I mean, wouldn't you be if you had a bunch of little fuckers like us crawling around on you?
That's valid.
Throwing trash everywhere and all the stuff you make?
We don't do the throwing trash part.
True,
We're
but
very mindful
you know what I
of
mean.
that.
You get what I mean. But, we are almost done. We, in fact, did not die. Now that the fog is clear, there is something up here we should be able to see. There's a little bit of a pond along this trail, so we'll stop and see if we can't get some pictures of that, get some footage. And we're going to head back to the picnic tables and eat, because we have been hiking at this point for nearly 3.5 hours. So, your boy is hungry. Like hungry.
And I can pretty much always eat.
We know. We know.
That, as we discussed earlier. You know I'm your hero.
How you gonna be a fatback without being fat? How you gonna do that? That don't make no sense. But you are.
Like I said, you know I'm your hero. To quote the great Randall Graves.
Uh-huh.
Kids, if you don't get that one, also Google it. Thank me later. Watch
Don't-
the movie. It's fucking classic.
I mean, that's fair. Do that, but only be an adult, please. Don't do that as a kid.
You won't get the jokes anyway.
Well, that too. All right. So we're gonna try to get our asses out of here because it is definitely tick heaven in here. So the thicket's really close. I've been brushed by trees a few times. I'm definitely going to need checked when I get home, just to make sure that any of them that caught on my pack didn't go down my back, because you know they do that. And then next time we come out, I will remember to bring bug and tick spray for both the gear and us. All right. See you in a bit. So we have been lied to. This is supposed to be where the pond is. There is no pond. That is not a pond. Bullshit.
Shenanigans.
It's probably a water catch when there's a ton of rain, because that's aqueduct bricks right there. Like that's not naturally occurring. But yeah, that's not a pond. Lies and deception.
The pond was a lie.
Much like the cake. Okay, I'm not above admitting when I'm wrong. I read the map incorrectly. I'm sorry. Pond is there. The pond is real. I apologize. However, the map was deceiving.
The map was a lie.
Sort of. I mean, for the most part, it's what got us off that mountain.
It's valid.
It was valid. Because those blazes were not clear. If only because of the fog. Like, I feel like they would have been clearer if it hadn't been so foggy.
Oh, yeah.
But, alright, we're going to set up, get our food going, and then get the fuck out of here. Because your boy is hurting, and he's hungry. And Joe's a bottomless pit.
You know you love me.
I didn't say I didn't. Alright, we will... we'll check back in here when when the water's boiling. Okay, so water's on. We're again using our Soto stove. I actually remembered a spork for Joe here last time.
Much appreciated.
It's not a long handle. It is my old spork. It is a smaller one. Just be careful that case doesn't come off. There's a knife on the back of that. It works. It works in a pinch. And right now we're kind of in a bit of a pinch because Joe doesn't have his own. And I only have one. So this is what we're eating today. I have actually never made one of these. I've never had any of these. No, I am not sponsored by anybody. Except, you know, my wife. But anyway, so this is the venison country casserole from Peak Refuel. I'm interested to see how it turns out, because I've again, never had any of these, like, freeze-dried meals. So, there are quite a few other ones in the Chad Mendez signature line, which I would like to try. All wild game meats, except for the breakfast ones. The breakfast two are fairly standard. They're peachy, creamy peachy oats or something like that. Peaches and creamy oats or something like, I don't know. It's something about cream and oats and peaches. Anyway, shut up.
You already know where I'm fucking going.
Shut up.
You already know.
Shut up.
Straight to hell. You already know.
Well, I mean, save me a seat.
Well, at least we'll keep each other
people that
company.
were over here going. There were people in here, and I don't know. Okay.
They're not paying attention.
Okay.
At least we'll keep each other fucking entertained and the fire and brimstone and all that crap.
I mean, if I believed in that, sure. Anyway.
Likewise.
But, and the other one's like strawberry granola. Pretty standard fare for breakfast. He does, however, have a couple that involve bison, venison, buffalo, that I do want to try. The downside to that, of course, is that these things are fucking expensive. For the 2-pack, I paid, well, I say we paid, me and my wife, we paid just over $30 for these. For 2. For a 2-pack. Like, that's it. Now, I don't know if they're worth the price. I haven't tried them yet. We're going to find out. Just waiting for the water to do a boiling, which it is not doing just yet. I do have my other pot on top of it as kind of a lid to hopefully help speed things along a little bit. I did have to get my hydration bladder out of my pack to fill the pot because I figured out why it wasn't doing it last time, and it was because it's a gravity feed. And the pack and the hose were at the same height, so it couldn't feed. So I have to pull the hydration pack out and hold it above my head and stuff. Probably be easier to do if I was wearing the pack and filling the thing, but I'm not, so there you go. So once the water boils and we get them going, we'll pick it back up and we'll let you know what we think. Okay, so they're done. It looks pretty good. Nice chunks of meat. I see carrots, green beans. I think there might be peas in here.
Smells good.
It does smell good. I might not need spices for this. I also made myself a cup of tea. No bugs this time. So, alright. Moment of truth. Grab a bite, Joe. See how it fucking tastes for $31 before shipping. Holy shit, that's good.
It's very good.
Like, oh my god, that's good.
It's like the perfect temperature too. Like it doesn't burn your face off.
No, like that's fucking good. Holy shit. Okay. I'd pay $30 for this at a restaurant. Because that's what it comes down to.
Right, agreed.
Would you pay $30 for this on a normal day? Like if you're sitting at home, would you pay $30 to buy the ingredients to make this, or would you pay $30 to buy the ingredients, or to go to the restaurant and eat it?
Or well, one of them would be 15, right? Basically.
Roughly, yeah.
Yeah, I would.
Right?
Yeah, 100%.
Especially for the portion size. This was a win. This one's a win.
Agreed.
Well done, Peak. Holy shit. Like, I'm
And Chad
pleasantly
Mendez,
surprised.
I guess.
And Chad Mendez. Damn. No, this is good. Okay, I'm gonna turn the camera off because I'm gonna eat. And I'm not gonna let y'all see that frightened small children. Don't do it. So as per usual, Joe is finishing my food. He's already finished his. But
Are you surprised?
nobody's surprised. Nobody.
And also,
I am finishing my tea.
Not entertained?
By the way, I made Lady Grey tea. She's a variation on Earl Grey. It has a citrus twist. It's very good. Caffeinated. Caffeine is nice. We like caffeine. But I didn't want coffee right now. So we've got maybe quarter mile left to go, roughly. Maybe a little bit more than that. And then we should be right back at the car. Like, the road is literally right there. I can see cars going on it. So we shouldn't be too far from the car. The funny part is, nearly the entire trail we had signal. We sit down at this picnic table and suddenly it's gone. Weird. But that was surprisingly, like, to me, surprisingly, very good. I don't normally do cooked carrots because they get too mushy and it's a texture problem. I like the flavor. I do not like the texture. However, I don't know if it's because they were freeze-dried first or what, but that was pretty good. I ate
Yeah, I enjoyed that a lot.
I did not pick anything out of that. I ate every bit of it. It was very good, very filling. I'm full. Hopefully that was enough calories to knock me out of the negatives, because I definitely overburned today. It probably wasn't, to be fair. But I can't check that until I get signal. So, but I mean, being in the negative isn't so bad. At least as long as it's not, obnoxious. So, but, gods, that was good.
Yeah.
Are you done?
I think so. That's pretty much just watery.
Okay. So what we'll do then is we will take that out, seal that, and then we'll find a spot to throw it away. You might have to carry it out. You okay with that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Because there is no trash can here at the picnic tables we're at, and the other problem is that I could not find a pack-out bag today. Because we use reusable bags so often, we don't have a lot of plastic bags at the house. And I'll be fucked if I was carrying an entire trash bag out here for that. You know what I mean? Like, it's a negligible amount, so we'll just carry it out. It's not a big deal. We're not putting it in the pack because that would be asking for trouble. Especially since one of them still has some liquid in it. But we're gonna go from there and see how it works out. Because, like, this was a good one. It has taken us a lot longer than we expected. But again, we didn't know that one section of the trail was there. So I think we did pretty good for what we got. For what we did.
Great day.
Better than staying inside.
Facts.
Alright, so it is supposed to start, like, raining here at, like, 6 or 7, but we should be out of here by then.
Yeah, for sure.
So, let's get packed up, get the pack back on, get the fuck out of here. Good hike, but I'm ready to go home. Once again, this is what Leave No Trace looks like. Might be a picnic table, it might be a picnic area. Does not mean leave your trash around like some asshole who left their fucking socks here. Why you would take your socks off in a state park, I don't fucking know. Because this is not a state park that allows camping. So that was weird. Okay. Let's get one more shot of the pond here for you guys. It's very pretty. It's very nice. I like it. It's nice. Okay. That's enough of that bullshit. We're headed out now. Bye-bye. Okay, we are back at the car. That actually took less time than we thought. The map made it look like it was longer, but it's not. It was maybe, what, 200-300 feet?
Something like that.
Wasn't even. It was not even like 5 minutes before I went, hey, I see the car. But no. That was a good one.
Yeah.
Even the spot that, like, damn near killed me. I mean, it was a pretty good one. On a dry day, in better weather, that rock scramble would be okay. Coming down. I don't think I could do it going up.
Right now.
At least not currently. Give me a few more practice hikes before you try to get me to go up a rock scramble. But no, this is a good one. It is definitely, I don't think I agree with the All Trails rating of moderate for this one.
The first half of it, maybe.
The first part. So,
or yes, I should say.
The first part wasn't bad. And I could see how it could be the moderate rating with the steady incline. But when you get to that rock scramble, that rocky ass area where it's just nothing but, you don't know where a safe step is, and you're coming downhill, no.
Right.
I mean, even going uphill, Like, that would have been awful.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And, like, I'm the kind of person that give me the easy stuff first, and then I'll do the hard shit. So I'm glad we did do it the backwards way and not the way that All Trails wanted us to go. All in all, I do give this trail maybe like an 8 out of 10. I think it would be better on a drier day.
Less fog, probably, too.
Yes. I think it would be prettier with less fog. And it'd be easier to see the blazes.
Right.
But still, it's a good trail. It is. You kept moving. As long as you kept moving, you were fine. But despite all of that, I would still give it like an 8 out of 10. It's not my favorite, but I'd do it again. Again, in better conditions. It's not. I wouldn't call it beginner friendly. I would say if you are physically fit and you have the stability to do that rock climb, more power to you. However, if you are just starting out with this, I would not do the loop. Maybe just do the Winkelblech trail and not the Winkelblech Harry John loop. But once you got past that rock section, which honestly took us longer than it would have had it not been rocky, it was fine. Once you got past that rock section, it was fine again. It was just that rock section kind of kicked things up a notch that we weren't expecting.
That escalated quickly.
It really did. And then de-escalated also was crazy.
Yeah.
It's weird. But no. It was a good trail. It was a good day. And getting outside is better than staying at home and being bored. So, we're going to head out. We're going to head home. And we'll see you guys next time. Which might be a West Virginia hike with my mama.